So picture this. You just bought a really complex piece of
Oh
furniture.
boy, I know exactly where this is going.
Right. You open the box, you lay out all the parts, and you memorize the instruction manual. You know exactly what the finished product is supposed to look like. But there's a massive catch. You do not have a single tool.
No screwdriver, no hex key, nothing.
Literally nothing. You are just staring at the wood, totally unable to build anything. And, that helpless feeling, that is exactly what a raw AI model experiences out of the box. It has all the knowledge, but no way to actually build anything.
It is basically a stateless brain trapped in a jar, which is why Vivek Trivedi frames this perfectly in his article, The Anatomy of an Agent Harness. He breaks it down into a really elegant breakthrough equation. Agent equals model plus harness.
Exactly. The model provides the raw intelligence, but the harness is the exciting system built around it to make that intelligence useful for you. We're going to get into how that works today in this deep dive. But really quick, if you are inspired to build your own systems, today's sponsor, Silk, can help.
Yeah, whether you need help with AI training, automation, software development, or just uncovering where agents could make the most impact for your business or personal life, you can check out embersilk.com for your AI needs.
So getting back to the why of it all. Out of the box, AI models just take in data and spit out text. They can't remember things long-term or run code.
And that is exactly where the harness swoops in to save the day as the ultimate tool belt. It starts with a foundational workspace, basically giving the agent read and write access to a file system.
Which completely changes the game. It allows agents to read data, collaborate, and use files like agents.md to learn continually and remember your preferences across sessions.
It turns a text predictor into something with persistent memory. But it gets even better when you introduce a bash shell into the mix.
Oh, right, the sandboxes. Instead of developers pre-programming endless tools, a harness just gives the AI a computer terminal and a safe sandbox.
Exactly. It empowers the model to write code, run tests, verify its own work, and solve your problems completely autonomously. If it needs a specific Python library, it just runs pip install itself.
But that autonomy introduces a new hurdle. Because models can get confused when their context window gets too full. It is called context rot.
Yeah, dumping endless terminal logs back into the prompt ruins the signal-to-noise ratio. But the harness magically manages this via something called compaction.
Right, so it smartly summarizes past context so the AI stays sharp and doesn't hallucinate.
And that clean context is so critical for long-horizon success, because even then, models have this bad habit of trying to quit early on massive, complex projects.
They hit a roadblock and just want to output a task-complete message, but the harness uses these clever hooks called Ralph loops.
I love Ralph loops.
Yeah.
The harness basically acts as a strict project manager. It intercepts the AI if it tries to quit early, re-injects the prompt, and forces it to successfully finish the project.
It pushes through the bottlenecks. And the progress we are seeing from this is just incredibly optimistic. By simply tweaking the harness, developers recently skyrocketed a coding agent from the top 30 to top 5 on the Terminal Bench 2.0 leaderboard.
Top 5. That proves that a massive amount of latent intelligence is already there in current models. We were just getting so much better at extracting it to build real solutions.
It really is inspiring. As models and harnesses co-evolve, the tools patching today's AI blind spots are going to become invisible, seamless extensions of human thought.
Absolutely.
So, if a harness turns a raw model into a proactive coworker, what specific tools would you want in a custom harness designed purely to optimize your daily life?
That is a fascinating question for everyone to think about.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.